politics was like jury duty, in that like we all acknowledge we don't want to do it, but it was our civic duty to society. So the first thing that qualifies you to be president is you not wanting to be president.
Right.
And us literally having to force you as a society. And then you go, fucking A, I'll give it 4 fucking years. Fine, I'll do my best because I love this country, but I don't want to tell you what the fuck to do. I don't want to interfere with your goddamn lives. I'm going to do the best because I love this fucking thing, but I'd rather spend time with my fucking family and enjoy my goddamn life. Wouldn't you trust that human being?
Well, that's what we hope for. That's why we hate someone like Trump, because Trump believes he should be president and he wants to be president.
Yes. And there's something a little icky about it. Get him
out of here.
Dude, and I think that what was so endearing about Bernie, it was like, this motherfucker don't want to win. He wants to help. Now, is his idea of help, do you agree with it? That's to be said by the average person. But did you feel like he cared about winning and controlling?
No.
I never got that sense from him.
No, I got a sense that he genuinely looks out for the working class and he genuinely wants to help people. That's why I said that I supported him.
100%.
When he was explaining how his situation works with taxes, that they would just tax a small percentage of speculation, of stock trading, just a tiny percentage of all these trades that are happening constantly, and that money could go to education, that money can go to welfare, that money can go to all these different things that would use to benefit society. I was like, I'm in.
That sounds good.
Is that real? What else are you trying to do? You trying to avoid war?
That sounds cool.
What else are you trying to do? Trying to like eliminate student debt? I'm
in.
What else? What about healthcare? Free healthcare? I'm in.
And he's a radical.
What's
wrong with the system?
Yeah, I mean that as long as you're not discouraging capitalism and progress people's ability to excel.
That's it.
That's what people worry about with communism, right? And socialism.
Which
They're worried
they should.
about people. Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
They should worry about someone impeding your ability to excel and succeed.
But if we're not impeding that ability and we're taking like a percentage of speculation, we're not even talking about like hard work. We're saying you dumped a bunch of money into something.
Right.
You didn't grind for fucking hours and like pull fucking turnips out of the ground.
And we're talking about like a fraction of a penny per trade.
Yeah.
There's so many trades. He was talking about like this could benefit people in the tune of trillions of dollars a year.
Yeah. That's reasonable. And then the average person, I think, that isn't like tribal with their politics goes, all right, this motherfucker is a curmudgeon. He don't want to be doing this. Every time he goes in front of the podium, he's like, why do I have to convince you guys to take care of people?
Right.
Like it was really endearing. Like people were trying to like play games with him and have fun. He's like, I don't want to shoot free throws, guys. Let me just fucking help people. Like that's it. Like it felt like that. It genuinely felt like that.
Well, that's why I was wild that he was willing to do my podcast. I was like, look at this motherfucker come in and sit down with me for 3 hours while he's running for president.
He knows.
Just hang out, talk shit.
And did it work?
Not really.
No, Joe, it worked.
They went for him.
But the system.
They came for him.
He won. But the system in place,
well, that was what
with the caucuses did not allow him to win.
Yeah,
that he was robbed.
Well, they definitely conspired to remove him.
The superdelegate thing doesn't exist with the Republicans. That's why Trump won. If the Republicans had superdelegates, where you could have the system have one vote be worth 10,000.
What's that noise?
I don't know. Maybe they're building something out there. UFOs.
The fuck is that? Is that Jeff? Jeff's probably drilling something in the wall.
Anyway, I don't know. And you could argue, okay, maybe he wasn't good enough. Maybe he wasn't good enough at convincing people.
But the idea is interesting. And if someone else came along that was like him, that was a genuine human being, that has always been that guy. It's like what we're scared of is like someone like Nancy Pelosi. Like, have you ever given your husband tip? No, never. Oh, that's enough of that. Oh, get out of here. That's what we're scared of, right? We're scared of someone who's obviously full of shit, being in a position of power, like a Nancy Pelosi, and he's just not that. Right, and what we need is someone like that's why everybody goes back to JFK. They go, "That was the guy. That was our guy."
I don't
shot him.
I don't know the love. I don't understand what happened with JFK.
Well,
like I know he got shot, but I don't understand like, what he did.
Wanted to disband the CIA. He wanted to get rid of the Federal Reserve. He thought that the secret societies were repugnant. And you ever heard his speech about secret societies? You never heard that? You want to know why JFK got shot?
Talk to me.
There's a lot. There's a lot. Well, first of all, there's the Bay of Pigs. There's a lot of people that were angry at him in the military, and there's a lot of people, there's a lot. Like JFK was not a perfect person, but he was a fascinating public speaker. And the things that he talked about, the way he described America and our hopes and dreams, resonated with people that had a hope for the future. They had a vision in this guy, this young, vibrant guy who was the president. Maybe he could take us there. And when they shot and killed him, a lot of people were like, oh. And then when you realize it's most likely a grand conspiracy, most likely, and you just wonder, like, what nefarious forces are trying to keep us from this thing that we all want, which is like an America that we could be proud of, a place where we see like intelligent, hardworking, kind, compassionate people that can run the world in a better place, in a better way than it's being run now.
I think that's what we want, dude. We want a shot at greatness. At least give me a shot. If I fail on my own, that's on me.
Pull up the video. Let's end this podcast. Pull up the video of JFK giving his speech on secret societies.
15 minutes long, so I'm trying to find a shorter one.
Okay. Just give us a little piece of it. Give us a little piece of it.
5-minute version.
Yeah, give me the 5-minute version. Put the headphones on, son.
Let's do this.
And this is why they shot this motherfucker. This is one of the reasons why they shot him. There's also, like, there's a lot.
I mean, his dad was in with the mob.
There's a lot.
Whole
There's a lot.
situation.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it. And there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment. That I do not intend to permit to the extent that it's in my control. And no official of my administration, whether his rank is high or low, civilian or military, should interpret my words here tonight as an excuse to censor the news, to stifle dissent, to cover up our mistakes.